Welcome to Clixed Off, brought to you by Lucky Dice Games in Huntsville, Alabama. Check them out at luckydicegames.net. Want to support the show? Check out our Patreon. $5 and above gets you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord. Check out all the tiers and benefits to help improve your Heroclix skill at patreon.com/ClixedOff. Now for your hosts, Daniel Powell, Jason Alvey, and Alex Coos.
Hey everybody, welcome to Clixed Off today. This is your host Daniel Powell speaking. If you like what you're hearing today on Clixed Off, check us out patreon.com/ClixedOff. Dollar tier level gets you considered to be our tip jar. We really appreciate all of those. $5 and above gets access to our Heroclix Discord for Heroclix strategy and tactics discussion. And with states coming up, if you need any extra practice or anything at that $5 and above tier level, be sure to sign up and let us know. Joining me today is Jason. Suspiciously is asking how many Infinauts we have locally. Alvey.
I'm just asking a question. What's the problem?
Somehow Jason's going to play 5 Infinauts on a team and get him banned.
I can do that, yeah. That's a thing.
And also joining us is Alex. Is interested in what we might have to say about silver today, because he's the only one of us going to a silver states Coos.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Oh man,
Silver. Yeah, I can't wait to have a discussion with myself about silver.
Look, we have been helping Caleb and you with silver. It, I don't know. Like, somebody was asking me about it in a DM, and I'm like, there needs to be just like 50 more things on the restricted list.
Just 50 more things.
Just like, I could probably list out, I could probably list 50 more things. Just anything that's good. Anything that's top, like, any figure that was in the top 8. Of Rock Cup Worlds, Silver Worlds, and anything that was in the top 8, anything that was in the top 8 at the event at Worlds at Memphis, the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, they kind of did that though.
All of it, no, just all of it. Every single one of the pieces is on the restricted list.
I mean, they did a lot of them though.
All of them, Alex. All of them.
I know. I'm just
go
saying.
Deep.
Don't act like they didn't do any of them. They did kind of some of the heavy hitters. They probably could have done a little bit more, but it is what it is.
Screw it. Make it a real builder's paradise. Make them really try hard.
Listen. That's not what I'm pushing for. I'm wondering, let me ask, have we lost a little bit of our voice and power here? Because think about how quickly WizKids, and Daniel, you know this all too well, took care of Thanos, right? Like, there was such an outcry that they just kind of fixed it after a few months or less, right? They did the errata and then just kind of went to town. What do we got to do to have this done to Beetlejuice? Like, how many more times do we got to talk about how crappy he is?
I don't
everyone making up.
I don't think that the thing is
we have new management now.
The thing is we have new management, and the thing is like, y'all, I know, like, Alex and Jason may not want to hear this. It's really not that bad.
Now you're saying that? All right, let's cue.
Wait a minute.
I hate it. I hate it, but like, I don't know what to do with it.
All right,
it's not that bad because you're playing a team that actively uses it. That's why you're saying that now.
Do I? I would never do that.
All right, cut to our Strange Tales set review next episode, where every figure Dan's like, well, there's Beetlejuice, so this one sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's not bad. Beetlejuice isn't a big deal. But this figure sucks because of Beetlejuice.
You have said multiple times on this podcast about how he's such a problem. Yourself.
And I don't.
He is a problem. But the thing is just other than banning him, there's nothing they could do about it.
Ban him.
Yeah,
Retire
ban
him.
him.
Really, we've done that before.
Yeah, who cares? Like, I don't think this is a hot take, right? I feel like a majority of the community would not be sad to see Beetlejuice gone.
He is a negative play experience. End of story. He's not fun to play against. He affects the game at the force construction level because you have to account for his stupid thing to be on somebody's team. I mean,
at the very least, what they really need to do is just get rid of his sideline active nonsense.
Yes, make him pay 100 points for him.
Yeah, because no matter what, we were counting on. Oh, there's Kevin. Oh, Kevin's gone now. Now we got Loki. Like, at this point, there's just no negative. Having him on your sideline, you just bring him in to just crap on someone's team. And so there's so many figures that are like, oh, this is cool. Well, we can't play it because Beetlejuice is here. And then it's just going to get worse because we've got Loki coming, the other Loki.
We gotta waste like 30 points on Black Panther to make sure we get rid of Beetlejuice or whatever. But,
yeah. Like, it's just at this point, I feel like we raised, and we didn't raise that much of a stink at Thanos, obviously, but we sort of did. And the community got it changed very quickly. But for Beetlejuice, it's had its worlds, at least one. It really just probably needs to go at this point. Get rid of its sideline active and just make it a main force, or just ban it completely. Because I'm not looking forward to rolling into Worlds next year with having to still deal with, having...
Not just Worlds, any tournament between now and then.
9 months. 9 months worth of tournaments with another Beetlejuice. Where I don't have to deal with Beetlejuice, though, is...
You know why it's not a problem. You know why it's not being addressed, right?
Why is that?
Because Crampton and myself aren't winning with it.
Oh, I see.
Well, he's not playing anything,
and I'm not winning.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I feel like the people that are in charge of making these decisions now have done very well of listening to the community in general. So I guess I'm a little puzzled at why this one is just.
They're too afraid to pull the trigger.
They are, but and I'm not. And by the way, to be clear, I'm not saying that because I'm some self-important person or another. I'm saying that because anytime something has been eroded very quickly, it's because prominent players in the community are winning with it.
Yeah, but is that not happening?
No, because there's not a lot of people winning with Beetlejuice. It's just on the sideline.
I don't think it's the problem. I don't think that's the issue here. It's not the fact that he's winning all the time. It's not that kind of issue. It's just the fact that it's just a negative play experience for people. We have people, like, even locally, there's like, if I see Beetlejuice, I'm just not going to play. I'm just going to concede. I don't want to deal with that. We don't need that kind of shit in this game. I'm sorry. We just don't.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need data that tells you that 97.7% of people are playing this fucking piece. Just get rid of it already.
The top 4 worlds all have Beetlejuice on the sideline. So how is it not winning stuff?
Yeah, it won in Nationals. Like, it's win stuff. It's stuff.
It didn't win
Worlds,
Nationals.
Worlds, all 4 of you guys.
It was up there close to it anyway.
It was second place. Yeah.
And the fact that it's on the sideline doesn't matter because it's so easy to bring in. It's just easy. For free, yeah. So, like, saying that it hasn't been winning, it has. It was on the Worlds team.
It just wasn't a main force piece necessarily.
And Joe had Kevin. So, it's not like he didn't bring in Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So, it's played a lot. And It just needs to go at this point.
Been like in the top 10 sideline pieces in the meta. If you look at the meta tab for several months now.
Yeah,
like,
it
actively causes a bad playing experience.
And it's just going to get worse.
If Jason, I got a question.
What?
And this is would you be willing to, if Beetlejuice was banned, that Per Degaton also has to go with it?
But I don't. That's fine if that's what has to happen. But I just don't think that's a necessary thing. I don't understand the hate for support pieces that are just good that people play. I don't. Why does that bother everybody? I don't get it. Just because it's on a bunch of teams, who gives a shit? It doesn't hurt anything.
The problem right now is
what?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The problem right now is it just makes non-theme too exciting.
Theme isn't exciting whether he's there or not.
And I don't want to rehash the argument because we had this literally the last episode, I believe. Of it isn't an issue of non-themes too good. It's that there's not enough of a bonus for theme team.
Yeah, so he has 0. So his part of the equation does not.
It does. He does add to the equation because if I'm sitting here building theme and I can break theme and Degaton gives me everything I need, I'm probably going to do that.
He can be past, he can be soldier, he can be scientist, he can be other stuff, but we're not playing those themes either.
I mean, I don't need to play any of those things because I could just fit him on every team and he gives me almost every power I could use.
I guarantee you, if he goes away, you're still not going to see a surge in theme teams.
Listen, you're not going to change my mind because I was a big stickler for Venom Magneto being banned also. So
just don't get pieces that don't actively stop you from playing the game. I just don't care. He doesn't actively stop you from playing the game in a way it's supposed to play.
Yeah, I get it. The only negative I would say to that is, the moving at the beginning of this, moving a piece around could really disrupt some things.
I just find that to be mildly annoying at this point.
Maybe that's how I feel about Juice at this point, Jason. He's just mildly annoying.
Except he's not. I don't find the capability of not using my free action as mildly annoying.
So many figures that do. They keep producing figures that take free actions to do things, and they're just not viable. Like the Atom, the Atom Chase from Lantern Lake. He's a cool figure. He does a lot of neat stuff. He's a support piece, and you know what? He can't do shit if Beetlejuice is on the board.
They need to be more aggressive, and they need to come out and say, we're going to get rid of Beetlejuice or fix Beetlejuice. Do away with the sideline active. Make you main force them. And then at the same time, even though the set isn't out yet, so they're never going to do this, get ahead of the game with Loki's Sorcerer Supreme.
No, they're not going to do that. They're never going to do that.
They're not going to.
They're not going to nerf him they're not going to nerf him ahead of the set being sold.
Why not? They did Venom Rogue.
True.
That's because she was beyond broken.
And they could keep his ability to can't use team abilities or special powers. The problem is this game is the problem. The duration effect, there's no way to counter that. Except for the very select options that we talked about last time. So it's like, if they just make an errata and make it a better duration than this game, then he's still fine. He could still do the cool can't use team abilities or special powers, but you have a way to counter that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just kill him, then it's over. And that's totally acceptable.
Yeah, because you have to get him down dial.
Welcome to Clixed Off today, where we just argue for the first 13 minutes.
We're not doing a set review today. So
what would you rather us do?
I don't know. Admit that Per Degaton's a problem.
I've said it's a problem. I've said it.
I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Give us a fourth.
What's he going to improve if he's not there?
You know what? Here's the thing. I'll say this. You know what also is up there on the list is Ares.
Yep.
You know why I wish they would do something with Ares?
Why?
So people would stop playing bad figures.
You don't mean Ares himself. You mean bad figures that somehow have blades and then can do the Ares bomb?
No, just so they won't be tempted to do the Ares bomb anymore.
I mean, I'm fine if they do a Q1 watch list and they're like, all right, here we go. Beetlejuice, Ares, Prodegaton, Loki, Sorcerer Supreme. And we're just going to... Prodegaton, we're just taking away the little movement at the beginning of the game. Everything else is fine. Loki Supreme changes the duration. Beetlejuice, get rid of Sunlight Active. And then Ares Bomb, limited to what? Printed reach or something? I don't know, but you could do the Ares to still make them playable but not as insane. But make it not work with giant reach, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, just remove Ares sideline active. He needs to be nuked into oblivion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think people would be that distraught over those changes. Like, still make Prodegaton incredibly good for his points, but, like, just take a little bit off the edge to where he's not too good. And then nuke Beetlejuice to where he can only be main forced. Because that's still, if you still want to main force Beetlejuice, all power to you. You can still take care of free actions, but at least now I don't have to worry about every single team having that as an option. Because if every team has it as an option, then I'm not going to play a lot of figures that use free actions. It's too much of a risk. But if you have to main force it, then I know the chance of me running into one is a lot smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at a fraction of the team as opposed to almost every team having Beetlejuice on the sideline. And I don't want to have to be forced, Az has said this multiple times, that, you don't want to have to be forced to play a counter. So I don't want to have to be forced to play Chair Panther to always counter Beetlejuice. Like, that's not healthy for the game to have to always play Chair Panther.
The problem is that you're really not playing Beetlejuice to... You're not really playing Black Panther to counter Beetlejuice. You're playing Black Panther to counter Fortify.
And Beetlejuice. You can do both.
Resolve of the Green. And
sure,
of these...
I'm definitely playing Chair Panther to counter Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably... If you're playing a team with...
Personally, I'm playing it to block all of those busted-ass assists from another world, all these one-shots.
Yeah, I get it. You have a vendetta against those things because they keep you from just running across the map and KOing shit with your Ultimate Hulk. I get it.
It stops everybody from just running across...
I know it, but you're using Beetlejuice, and you don't like these things, so this is your campaign. You're deflecting off Beetlejuice onto this other shit you haven't even complained about.
It's all busted. It's all busted, really. I mean...
But you love busted. You love busted.
Daniel used to love everything that was busted.
Yeah, I still do. It hasn't changed.
Assist from the Other World is literally what? An ID card?
Fortify, Resolve of the Green, and stuff like that just minimize the effects of an Alpha Strike that lets you give it a chance to not die on turn 2.
Yeah, what kind of fun is that?
That's fucking great. Who wants to just die on turn 2?
Yeah, you know what? You went second. That's your own problem.
Well, that's why everyone's playing non-theme. No one cares if they go second.
Because they have the Fortifies and the Resolve of the Greens and the...
That's what's going to get your theme teams back, Alex, is to get rid of those things.
And your images of Icon and your Winds of Watum.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an actual one. I'm just saying Doctor Strange things now.
Those both are, yes.
Oh, okay.
Images of Icon is one that you're thinking of. That
I know. Is the Bands of Sidorak one?
Crimson Bands of Sidorak, yes.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to do the set review next episode.
It's not one of those that's going to stop things from dying, though. It's not that, but...
Well, speaking of that, hey, good
by the
segue.
way, we do. We need to talk about, but we do have one more thing to note before we start.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Derail my segue.
I know, I derailed it. It's fine. Do we have a sad thing on our soundboard? R.I.P.
That
Larry Leaker. Larry unfortunately succumbed to pancreatic cancer and deactivated his profile. So no more Larry leaks.
May he rest in peace.
Deactivated while he was going down.
Yeah.
There's no.
It was a dead man switch. That's what it was.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, oddly, I mean, there's been no reports of actually any actual Heroclix community members dying. So I think it was all just a double blind situation. So we may never find out who Larry the Leaker was. Don't know.
It was exciting for a month. Sort of.
It was. It was exciting for a little bit.
It was pretty exciting. Yeah, what is Larry the Leaker going to leak next? Oh, Larry Turok.
Autobots, roll out.
Indeed. Yeah, I was looking at the other. I was looking at the D20 Doctor Strange. I played him the other day, by the way.
He's fun.
He got annihilated.
I always love the D20 characters, and I'm not talking about Faust. I loved playing like Resurrection Man.
Yep.
Because you couldn't really play him because you could roll real bad, but it was just fun rolling so many dice and be like, "What powers do I have today? Yay!" And so Strange was up there too with like, "Hey, what cool power am I going to use?" Even though I cost twice the amount as Faust does, and my powers are worse.
Yeah. Doctor Strange, the Crimson Bands of Sidorak power, it way more busted than I remember. Yeah, the only thing you can do, even if this power is lost, opposing characters with a Crimson Band of Sidorak token on their card can only be given a power action to remove the token. I got that locked onto an Old King Thor. That was fun.
Nice.
Nice.
Then
the other piece he had went in and one-shotted him. Because he's
what?
He's 8 clicks for 150 points with just super senses.
Man, that takes me back. You know what was great around that time is that we had print and play available.
Oh,
and
man.
So,
didn't we? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Guess what? We have print and play again.
I know. I was just OMGing at Alex's segue. That's all.
Thank you. I had to get us back on that segue somehow. We fell off.
No. We talk about things that we play.
I know. Well, we set up. You said image is a con, and it was right there to segue into it. But
so
now the question is,
go ahead. I was gonna say you can't spell quality without WizKids, and they have neglected to put all of the cards for the possessors and possessors and they called them something. There's 2 things.
Patrons,
the possessors and patrons. They forgot to include the cards in the boosters of Strange Tales coming up. So they allowed us to have print and play back. So
probably the cheapest option, and you might be saying, well, that sucks, but it's better than having to sit there and wait for them to print the cards, and then hopefully your local is one of the ones that get it. Because that's happened before, right? We had it with
Batman from World's Finest.
There was World's Finest. There was another one too, right?
I remember the little pink guy. Was it the
turtle?
No, the pink guy from Uncanny X-Men.
Proteus.
Proteus,
yeah.
Proteus. Yeah.
I thought there was something wrong with the turtles at some point. Was there something wrong with the turtles?
I don't
know why I keep thinking about the turtle van for some reason.
Yeah, yes, something with the turtle van.
I remember there being a second card for that, or
I don't remember
there was something
exactly.
with cards.
So yeah, I did joke when I got the link sent to me. I said, "Are we getting WizKids branded, Heroclix branded scissors added to on the shop?" Because it almost looks like they were scanned, but that they weren't because you can tell that they're digital copies of the cards. But they organized them 3 to a sheet, and you got to cut them out with a pair of scissors like you're in first grade.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
I mean, they couldn't. They couldn't put them sideways all top of each other because I don't think it'll fit. And they give you basically not print lines, but they give you space where you have room to cut them out. I mean, it's fine.
I know it's fine. I'm being nitpicky, for sure.
I mean, I'm glad they decided to do it just so you could have something.
Oh, I know.
Away to use.
I just find it hilarious. Honestly, I just find it hilarious they couldn't, like, I don't know, spend 5 more minutes and make it more printable. But I'm really glad that we get to do it and we get print and play. It's fine.
I mean, it also would have been great if they, told The Rock they were going to do that, so they didn't have to go ban the set for states. They didn't have cards. Communication is great, boys.
It comes down to one of those things. So Rock states, Strange Tales is not legal for 2 months. I mean, it's legal for other events, right? But for Rock states, Strange Tales, which would be legal, and they cited the print and play issue, which was solved
as the main issue, the reason they did it.
And the other thing that they cited was balance issues, which tells me, I'm going to make an inference here, that something is wrong with the set in Silver Age. Or something could be wrong. Something could be wrong with the set in Modern too. I get that, but why? Why do we not get to just follow normal legality rules? Like, we've done it for years and years and years, but for some reason it goes back to Mourn was legal for Mourn became legal. They got rid of Mourn for 2024 Silver Worlds. It just becomes this. There's the restricted list and the ban list, and now this is not legal. It just always comes back to, like, they're trying to curate a meta, and I don't know if I agree about the curation part of it. If WizKids says it's legal, it's legal. Let's play it. So obviously, we know Strange Tales there's issues with it, right? As far as coming out. It wasn't supposed to come out yet. It comes out next. So it comes out. Because retailers got it early and started putting it out early. The official release date is December 10th. It was moved to December 10th, yes. It's the same thing that happened with Spider-Man. I get that. Same thing that happened. I understand, but stores are going to have their stuff by December 10th. Stores. It is full release by December 10th. That is the WizKids official release date. So shipping issues aside from your distributor. So follow with me here. That means December 17th is legality day 1 for Strange Tales. The first states events don't happen until the 20th. Let's have a full state cycle with Strange Tales. It just depends on people who could get product. We don't know until the 10th. The secondary market's available. That's a week and a half to build your Strange Tales team for the first week in the States. We've done it before in the past. Secondary market. We've done it before. Nothing new. It's a collectible game. We've had to run out and collect stuff. ABPI became legal like a week before Nationals that year. That it came out, no big deal. I mean, we were 2019. There was questions with Lantern Legacy for a bit.
with Worlds.
Well, because
That was like
it
a
comes
month
back
early.
to. It comes back to they've made these excuses in the past instead of just releasing the product, making it legal a week before, just like their website says, and just being done with it. Just follow the legality rules.
I disagree with that, but I don't agree with the way they did it.
Then just get rid of the legality rules. Just say it'll be legal whenever WizKids determines that it'll be legal.
Well, I mean, it's a WizKids. That specifically says for WizKids events, right? That's what everyone always defaults to. Is that WizKids official blah, 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 blah. And so that's why they're always like, well, the Rock is not WizKids official blah, 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 blah. So that's why...
It is. The WizKids is... WizKids sponsors the Rock Worlds, the Silver Age Worlds. Rock gets to hold a WizKids relationship. Rock gets to hold a WizKids recognized Worlds. It's the same thing now.
I'm just guessing Rock didn't even know that they were going to do the print and play thing. They probably didn't even tell him.
That's probably true also.
They probably didn't even tell them they were going to do that. And they should definitely have told them they were going to do that.
So I think what should have happened or should happen is I do think all these, like at this point you have different states doing different things anyway, right? Some doing modern, some doing silver. So it's not as if it's all unified for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it should be starting January, leave it up to the venue to say if they want to make it legal or not at that point. December, I get it. It comes out the 10th. Account for maybe some international, account for some areas of the country that may not get it. We don't know because it wasn't supposed to come out yet. Either way, give December off, especially with holidays, holiday
one
shipping.
December weekend, really. Nobody's playing Christmas weekend.
But still, that's fine. Just say give December off. That accounts for some of these issues, right? Accounts for shipping issues that might happen because it's the holidays. But then January, New Year, okay, well now it's legal. And if your store decides they don't want it to be legal because maybe they didn't get product or whatever, okay. I mean, they already get to decide whether they're modern or silver anyway. So what's to say if they're literally saying, oh yeah, all these other sets are legal or not because they're choosing between modern or silver. So let the stores decide starting in January if you want the set legal and the iconics and everything else. Go for it. Like, that's fine. Everyone's probably going to accept it, but at least you're cutting out the December people that chose to do it early. And, you know, it might be harder to get product. I mean, if it might be hard now for the secondary market, right? We know how bad the shipping and mailing is at this point.
You know what it is going to affect? I have little to no desire to buy product from my store because it's not legal. WizKids or Rock's decision to not follow standard WizKids legality rules is affecting local stores' output, local store sales. I might only buy a brick now or a case instead of 2, 3, 4 cases to get what I need for Rock States. It's not like a big deal. Like, I'm making out to be a big deal on the episode here because, you know, whatever, because we're recording a podcast. But it's just a poor decision. Like, am I going to be mad or boycott estates or whatever? No. I'm just going to go play the same thing that I've played since Worlds and just be happy with it because that's what the meta's going to be. What you saw at Red, White, and Clix and what you saw at the CCOs, those are the teams that are good. That's good till February now. Just play those.
Well, except Sentinel Strike stuff is supposedly legal as well.
Yeah,
even though that's
just a little
supposed
bit
to
of
have
stuff.
Right, but
Well,
that's supposed to have multiple weeks or months into it, right? Depending on the store.
Alex, that was my segue.
Oh my God!
Autobots, roll out.
You don't have to hit. We don't have to hit everything.
I like the soundboard. You should have never told me there was a soundboard. This has been.
We need more quotes from Optimus Prime on the soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll work on it. I'll workshop it.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex, you should have never given me a soundboard.
We need to expand it, so we need more slots.
I know, but you got to pay for that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
extra
I know.
money.
I
Yeah,
know.
you gotta get Discord Nitro. Actually, you know what? You all can't hear this though if I do this. You guys didn't hear a bicycle horn just then?
Nope.
The thing is that the recording software that I use, I can add unlimited sounds to that, but you all can't hear them.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like if I guess if Alex, if you ever get to talk too much, I can just do a DJ air horn over you, and you would never know.
Sweet.
Okay.
Well, this is a great show, guys.
Anyways, all right. So let's take a look at some of the CCO results and talk about what probably is going to be played at your local modern states.
Okay.
So let's see. We had Champion Clix Fall Festive at the Sci-Fi Factory. That was won by Jacob Pratt with the Avengers Army playing. Let me guess. Avengers Army. It's the past theme. The past.
He's got Flash Raptor,
Avengers.
Avatar of Animal Man, Solid Roar with the God Killer, Reverse Flash with the Destroyer, Chase Harley Quinn with the Joker Fish, Kooky Cap with Mjolnir, Quicksilver from the Kooky Cap pack, Predagatron with the Crimson Gem, Lucas PJ Scott was his main force. It's a good team.
Yeah, just a whole lot of attacking and a whole lot of just a bunch of stuff, right?
I like Flash Raptor with an Animal Man on him.
What's that going to give him extra? Just like a invincible mainly?
That gives him also giving him blades too if he wants it for the Ares bomb. It gives him more survivability, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Close combat expert. Yeah, there's just different stuff that you can do with him.
Right. I like it. And he beat Matt Donham's Dr. Doom army with Prime A-Bomb. Surprising amount of Prime A-Bomb played from Red, White, and Clix. And
yeah. He's been very popular. I mean, he's good.
Is it just because he charged flurries? Or is it like the opposing characters can't knock characters back? Is that a big deal?
Well, that's part of it too. He gets Cable.
Well, it's probably also can't be given terrain actions.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, that's a rogue prime counter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stops that. Also stops you from like destroying a terrain, right? To drop somebody to take damage. Like you can still pick it up, but it's overall just fine.
It makes him like a 14-6 against rogues. He's pretty against brutes, which there's a lot of brutes out there. He's doing a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very offensive piece right now.
Huh.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, and Captain America, like Smash and Destroy Captain America, seems to be on everywhere right now. That was on Matt's team too.
Yeah, I think that people are just forcing them to, they're forcing into that poor range meta that we have right now, and just saying, all right, come into the Coliseum and let's fight. So they're forcing it forces the narrative to be there fighting. So maybe for states we'll see the rise of the range team come back.
Not if you're playing my Coliseum. I still think Coliseum with Indigo Battery is the superior version, but because it literally does force you to get into the range of Captain America.
Are you going to go to a modern states where you can prove this, Alex?
Yeah, I'm hoping to in January, but it'll depend. Because the team I was building with did have Stranger Tales in it, so having those Tri-Sentinels to help clog up the Coliseum was going to be pretty nice. So I'd have to tailor it without those, which is still possible. I could play the Galactus version that Lucas was playing, Landis, I think. Is that who was playing it?
Yeah, it was Lucas.
Because I like that. I like that version a lot, but
I do want to point out, like one of the top 8 teams here, Derek Leclerc played the Ellie Iceman at 100 points with Rogue.
Oh, that was the...
You guys remember that? Mm-hmm. Remember that Iceman? Yeah, so it's at 100 points. They both get +1 to all their combat values and can use willpower. So I make Iceman like a 20 defense, and he can be like a 14 for 5 from range.
Huh.
Yeah, hypersonic speed, sidestep, 8 move. That's pretty damn good.
I don't know if I've ever seen
that's cool.
I don't know if I've ever seen 100 points of Pogs played on a team before.
That's and there's a bunch of good Pogs. Alex ought to like this because it's got a bunch of Pogs on it.
And they're all there for specific reasons too. It looks like.
Oh yeah, Philovel's got bringing you the prob, and you got copycats. Kanto's got that from the Apocalypse pack we were going to talk about. Got that 10-point perplex.
Yeah, I mean it's there obviously because it has to be, because you've only got 200 points tied up in order to play the Iceman and Rogue in order to activate his champions trade. So you got to fill the rest of the points with something bystander-ish. So it's definitely interesting. We went 3-3 with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a neat team. I'm not like using that Iceman. It's pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah. Huh.
There's only was there just the 2 rogues in the top 8 here? I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brandon Ortega played the Prime Emma Frost.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a little action there. He played the Magneto from Smash and Destroy on an X-Men theme. Going 5-2, not bad. And there's a main force Beetlejuice right in the middle. Dustin Cedars playing with Dr. Doom and Sinestro. That was a fun team to play against, huh?
I love it.
Did we not talk about this event? I feel like we did when we did our Red, White, and Clix review too.
We probably did.
Because this one and the Battle World Birmingham event happened around the same time. It's the events after that, the Greensboro one, the Wisconsin one.
We didn't super dive into it, but we did mention them, I think.
Yeah.
I faintly remember remembering the Avengers talk. We haven't talked about the other 4.
Correct. Yeah, so the our current world champion Joseph Harrison won Greensboro, North Carolina with Rogue Prime.
But Jason, here you go.
Yeah.
This is the Morph team.
Yeah, he's playing Morph with the alternate card that lets you resurrect an X-Man when they
this one doesn't. Yeah, and it's hard to see sometimes on units because it shows the original, and then it's over off to the side that it shows the team up card. So
yeah,
if you're
he's definitely playing the alt card though.
Oh yeah. It's just when you first look at it, you might be like, "Why this Morph?" But keep in mind, it's the team up card off to the side.
Yeah, I don't think we saw this card when we were doing the set review, but it's a good card if you haven't seen it. For some X-Men characters been KO'd, you can turn them to their last click instead and place them adjacent to Morph. And then there's a friendly character within 4 squares. So it's like a beefier copycat.
I think the bigger shock on this team outside of Morph is the fact that he main forced Animal Man.
Why so? Why do you think it's a shot?
Because he's okay. Like remember I main forced him at Worlds and Sealed, right? Which is a step down from regular modern play. And he's pretty easy to take out at times. Because it's just anytime he takes damage, it isn't you hit him 6 times, it's just you deal him 6 damage, right?
But when he heals, he also gets tokens back.
Sure. I mean,
and they're using Indigo Tri-Ring to heal, and Alan can also regen. If
you also just hit him for 6 damage, he dies. That's
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but if you hit him for 3, you're right. Morph has the Indigo Tri-Ring, so he could bring him back up. But you have a max of 6. So, like, it's kind of like a don't die, but it's also, I mean, it's not bad for 50 points. It's just I feel like I would rather have Animal Man on somebody else, but I guess there's no one else on the team I would want to have him on. So, I don't know.
He's just a solid secondary attacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting. But yeah, I mean, that morph, like you mentioned, Jason, is pretty good. Pretty good.
And then we have the one at Coliseum Games. This is the one in Wisconsin, right?
Yes. Yep. Kenosha. Yeah.
Yep. Warrior Legion. Oh, hey, isn't this guy supposed to be retired?
Yeah, I thought he wasn't playing anymore.
Yeah. Lucas Tom Van Hollen wins with Green Scar, with a theme team with Black Panther to block all of those Beetlejuices. Green Scar came in Wally West, 2 of the LE Aquamans that can move a dolphin, which activates Green Scar.
Because Green Scar gets dolphin from Animal Man.
Correct.
Just for clarification.
And then Ring of TK and a Serpent Crown, because apparently they're all free. Serpent Crown's free? Oh, Atlantis. That's cool.
Atlantis, yeah.
So he's hypersonicking, making an attack, making 2 attacks from the hypersonic. That's total of 3 attacks. 2 attacks from each of the Aquamans. That's 5 attacks. And then if it's on the right, is there something else that gives him sidestep? So we're up to 5 attacks. And he's got Battle Fury. He's got some Perplex. He's got the Phoenix. Yeah, so Green Scar is getting 5 attacks? That's not bad.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Zenzig is a Battle Fury. Kanto's there for a Perplex. Copycat's there because Copycat's good. And then K-Man Wally West is there to take away their super senses. So
yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah. Did he go undefeated on the day?
You know, your alpha.
He went 6-2, so he lost twice in Swiss.
Mm-hmm.
And then Patrick Fraser.
It's.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it fits that Alpha Strike type team. It could be Alpha Strikey because he can get across the board pretty quickly.
Yeah. He's just nuking stuff. Ken Small playing Legacy Matter Eater Lad is hilarious to me. I think he is. We probably missed him at some point. Choose an adjacent opposing character and remove their equipment from the game.
No, I think we mentioned. I mean, I remember talking about him. I think he's fine. It's just 30 points.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
And then there was 3 rogues in the top 8.
Yeah, Ken was playing a figure we talked about that I think is pretty good still, is that Chase Jubilee with trick arrows.
Hey,
that
Theo,
does the...
Theo pulled one tonight.
Yeah, I do think that's pretty good. And Ryan Redmond was also doing the morph thing that we just talked about, the Marauders theme. Jason, you were talking about this off podcast, right?
Well, you just mentioned it earlier. Jason, you're on mute, by the way, or we can't hear you again.
Yeah, that's why.
We notice like every 5 minutes if Jason's not talking.
Yeah.
I don't know what this problem is with. I keep having. I don't know.
But this Marauders team?
Yeah. I was talking about the Marauders team because it's got the morph on it, which I didn't realize. I hadn't seen the morph card. First saw this team. I was wondering why we were playing Marauders theme, but it makes more sense now that I've discovered what the card does.
I mean, just looking at it, this might be the best Marauders team of all time. Because there hasn't been really good Marauders team, but you look at these pieces and you're like, all right, Madeline Pryor, cool. But Prime Cable, amazing. We talked about Sinister being good. And then add in this morph card. Like, all right.
Well, Sinister's clone gets to take the powers of another character off of the team. Plus, he gets the damage powers that Madeline has because it's a bystander, friendly to her. So it's got a ton of prov on it. I mean, she makes 4 bystanders plus that clone.
It's the best Marauders team since 2016.
Yeah, Jeremy Stallings would have words for you.
I don't know if I count what's his face.
Riptides?
Riptides. Yeah, no, I don't. Was that actually on a Marauders team?
Yes.
Yeah. They were all carried by the. They were all carried by the rare or whatever. Vanish.
And pulse wave.
Yeah.
And free pulse wave.
Sidestep pulse wave. Sidestep pulse wave. Sidestep pulse wave.
Nah, this one's. I still think this one's probably better. But
I mean, I love some cables. Cables are great. I
feel
like it has some trouble navigating some maps. Unless there's some trick here that does that I'm not seeing. I guess Pin Part does help because it makes him a giant so he can just run. But, if it's a bunch of blocking, that may be a bit of a problem.
Well, the Phantasms have 3 damage. A charge. So, I mean, you don't really want to... And you got the Ring of TK with Madeline. So, I mean, you got some options. They're not great, but you got some. But everyone but Sinister, and I guess the Phoenix Pog, has X-Men. So that means they got the Abscissa.
Yeah, you got Abscissa on the sideline to save them, too.
Yeah, yep. And then Phoenix also is on the sideline as well because you play Madeline Pryor.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like this team a lot. Like, if I had these figures...
It's a neat team.
Yeah, I would consider actually playing it. I think it's a very solid-looking team that could surprise some people.
And then in one of the smaller events that we had, the one at Screaming Monkey, due to some weather, Miguel Gonzalez, with his first big event win, playing Main Force Beetlejuice.
He went undefeated.
Yep. And scoring the entire builds as well.
They got on here with this.
Mm-hmm.
Hal Jordan. Blue Hal Jordan, okay. And then double Pegasus cap.
Yep.
Okay. Pegasus cap has been a big uptick in play, too, since
no more Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that's true. So, definitely a reason for him to come back. He's a great figure.
Yep.
But Main Force Beetlejuice. Ugh.
Yep. And then we also, that's a small event, so probably not a whole lot to really pull from that. So we also had a SoCal event on Sunday, won by Prime Rogue. So the piece to beat going into states is Prime Rogue.
So what was the team there? It was Anthony Berrigan won that, right?
Anthony Berrigan. Did the other Berrigan brother did he judge?
I don't see that he But he
19?
don't be played.
Number 19?
Oh, there's Isaiah. He's number 19 down there. Yeah. Like he had.
I'm not
Had
used
a
to
rough
seeing.
day, too.
I'm not used to seeing him so low.
He did
So we got-
Infinite. Uh-oh.
Oh, so we got Roe. We got Hellfire Galley, Mr. Sinister, Sister
Yep.
Cersei. Because that lets Rogue do her free attack even if she's double token. Because if she moves, then she can do her free attack with the Sister Cersei tech. Okay. Ramonda.
What
Megaton
now?
Leech.
So
Rogue has on her second trait, Skip the Hogwash. If Rogue moved this turn, she has free.
so
make
Cersei's
attack.
moving her. Cersei's moving
Cersei
her.
can move her, even if she's got double token, she can still move her, and then she gets to make the attack. So she can like make an attack every turn that way,
That's fun.
which is pretty neat. And then of course, we've got Abscissa on the sidelines, which is pretty popular with all the X-Men characters out there. Ramonda is, I'm not sure. I mean, that's just giving you what support.
Ramonda gives the vibranium tokens to work with Black Panther.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's got
So
Black
sh-
Panther. Yes,
so he's-
that's
he's
removed.
feel-
So you just
he's
keep taking
fueling-
tokens off.
He's fueling Rogue that away.
Well,
Yeah.
you only get like 2 out of her. She doesn't just continue to make them, but it does give you a couple. Did he play vibranium as one of his objects?
No.
No. But it gives you a couple free token removals that way.
Or
And
heals.
she just support
right.
is free.
Yeah. She can just support as free if she still has those vibranium tokens out there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, she can just heal you for free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, what I'm seeing here, a lot of main force Beetlejuice doing well, Rogue doing really well. I mean, I think definitely looking into your modern states, Prime Rogue is the piece to beat.
Rogue is definitely the piece you're going to see the most. A-Bomb and Captain America are up there too, though.
A-Bomb and Chase Cap following in closely. Make sure that you have a plan. I'd certainly
Look like
didn't...
these Rogue pieces, or X-Men pieces in general, all are using these Morph and Sinister and Abscissa to bring things back when they get KO'd, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what would be a good tech piece against that?
What's that?
Legacy Leader from Smash and Destroy.
I have one of those. I have the card. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, everybody forgot about this guy, but he's a good tech piece against that, because he says opposing effects that trigger when an opposing character would be KO'd don't trigger.
Mm-hmm.
This Jan Phillips's team.
Okay,
Which
number
is
9, X-Men
number-
Force. He didn't make the cut.
No. Sorry. Emilio. That's who I meant. Emilio comes out with amazing teams. This Black Hand Brigade went 4-2, only scored 610 points on the lower end. But this is, I almost said a mess of a team, but you got Black Hand, Chase Black Hand from Lantern Legacy, Prime Craven, Black Lantern Battery, Sister Cersei, Baby Owlbear, and Copycat.
So he's
using
the
the-
Black Hand and Craven. They're playing off the grave markers. So Prime Craven, says that if they occupy a hindering grave terrain marker, that they have a maximum range of 0 and must break away to move. And then Black Hand is just one of the few pieces that can free generate a grave terrain still.
Yeah, and Craven can use the standard powers of opposing characters occupying any grave markers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get all of that. It's just kind of the rest of it, of just, like, Craven's got Destroyer, makes sense, I guess. I'm surprised not Animal Man to give him, like, a hypersonic. Glider is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Like, all of this is interesting, but he still went 4-2. Like, he still made cut, which is...
Yeah, it just seems like it
interesting
just
to see
kind
how
of
it plays.
it could just fall apart. I think. No, Jason. Yep, Jason. Did you
God damn
realize?
it! There's no telling how much shit I've said that you guys didn't hear.
We were hearing you talk about the morph and stuff, and Abscissa and Legacy Leader. If you said something after Legacy Leader, I think that's when you dropped.
What is the owlbear playing? What role is the owlbear playing here?
I don't know. It's only 15 points. At the beginning of your turn, if an
Make him
opposing
bring in the
character...
big one.
Yeah, I think that's it. Or an adjacent friendly character with the animal keyword heals. After resolutions, heal baby owlbear the same number of clicks. I mean, Craven's obviously an animal, but
okay.
But I don't know. I mean, it's
We're
only
healing
4
up.
clicks. Yeah, 4 clicks for 15.
We're healing somebody. Is that what we're doing?
I guess I'm just bringing in the big owlbear. I don't know.
I'm sure there's some clever things going on with it that he's doing.
I'm sure. But it's interesting. It's an interesting team. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because it's just... Huh.
Yeah,
That's neat. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got
Black Lantern Battery being played, so that's something to mention.
Yeah, and it's got the Avatar of the Phoenix Force on there, and it's got Rise of the Black. It's got the one shot, so it's definitely so. I think where it falls apart is, there's a little bit of a gotcha moment there, which is not terribly surprising. That when an opposing character would heal, you may choose instead they can't heal if you do generate a grave hindering terrain marker. So a lot of people probably just hadn't seen Rise of the Black, and just did their Bloodstone thing or whatever. Or not the Bloodstone, the herb thing out of just habit. And he was like, ha! The grave marker, you got to break away. You have 0 range. I get all these powers, and I'm going to come over there and hit your piece.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's playing the herb also, which you could put out there for your opponent. So,
yeah, it was probably bait to get him into the flipping of the Rise of the Black. So, I imagine that's probably where it fell apart at the end of the day.
Chase Cyclops got 3rd in this event. Do you see that on this X-Men team with Roet? It's got Rare Nightcrawler and Chase Cyclops on there.
That's because it's played by an OG
Justino
Jimenez, an OG a member of Pat's team.
Apex Predator,
Yeah, an Apex Predator. I don't think we've seen much from him in a while. But yeah, really good. So. Really good player coming back out to play.
Cyclops also helps enable the rogue move as well. Because, leadership willpower, when Cyclops uses either and succeeds after resolutions, you may move a friendly character with X-Men keyword up to 2 squares. So that helps her make that free attack.
That's true. That's probably what it's for, yeah.
Yeah, in addition to having the trick arrows for free, and then everyone also having Abscissa protection. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just surprised. Everybody seems to not really like him because he's just like selling for next to nothing. So I'm just surprised to see somebody play him.
Mm-hmm. And then was that all of the events? I think so. Because we've got Ohio.
Is there anything you've really seen?
Go ahead. What'd you say, Jason?
Is there anything you're surprised you aren't seeing?
Oh, I think there's one pretty obvious one, right? It's Spirit of Vengeance.
I mean, he's making cuts, right? Like, even at the SoCal one, Nicholas Madison was, top 8 with them?
Yeah, he was,
yeah, he's just not
5
good
and
enough.
1 with it.
Yeah, probably not too much. Probably not too much there to worry about. I mean, it's just probably just not good enough. I mean, Rogue's just better. I mean Nicholas Madison played Spirit of Vengeance with Rogue.
It's like he was 5-0 going into Top Cut, and I guess he just lost in Top 8.
It happens.
What did he play in Top 8? What did he play against? Let's see.
Anthony
Berrigan, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 300 to 225. So Anthony just went in and wrecked him, looks like. Leach may have had something to do with that.
And that's totally possible. There's only 75 points difference, but yeah. Okay, there was an Infinite here too. Clay played Infinite this event.
That's because that Infinite thing is busted. You just got to get it in the right player's hands.
It hasn't won anything yet, but it seems pretty awesome.
I mean, Infinite, assist from another world. It blows up. It blows up.
Clay had got 7th place with it. Yeah, he had assists with it and Infinite as well.
Yep.
And Loki and Beetlejuice. There you go.
Hey, I like the Loki stuff.
I like Loki as a character. I'm not complaining about
cosmic?
Loki.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a fun team.
What does it matter? You played non-theme anyway, so what does it matter if he's cosmic?
Yeah, I mean, well, Clay's team was cosmic themed. Is what I'm trying
People
to say.
are playing some theme teams, yeah.
Get Infinite with the red symbiote and the black symbiote on him. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty neat to do that. Yeah, I like it. Did he have Animal Man on him?
Yeah, what
Infinite? He did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Well, he gets sidestep on him with. I think, yeah.
Jason, are we ready to admit that Animal Man's being played too much?
Oh,
too good of a support. Too good of a support piece.
You guys can get rid of the Predacton if you want to. If it's just going to put Phoenix on every team, it's just going to be something else. I don't know what you think you're accomplishing.
We're not accomplishing. You're not accomplishing anything, to be honest.
I just don't get the hate for supporting good support pieces. I just don't get it.
I guess it's just the general feeling of I want to play other pieces, but I feel like I am not playing the best version of the team if I don't have this one piece on there. It's like, oh, I want to play theme. So like maybe I want to play Avenger theme and have the Scarlet Witch instead for 25 points. But it's like,
you can do that.
No, because if you're sitting there thinking, well, technically, Predagaton's better for 5 less points, you might as well go untheme. It's just that general feeling of, I feel like I can't not play this guy.
You're playing the theme for a particular reason. It's not just because, I'll play Predagaton. You're just making this, that's just an argument to say, well, okay, but we don't need Predagaton. Like, you're playing the theme because you're playing the Avengers theme because you're playing the Kooky Cap thing. Like you're doing.
Well, right. I'm
doing it. Like,
I was using that as an example of okay, I'm looking for support pieces. That's your first thought is, well, Predagaton gives you almost everything you need. Except
he can also be on that particular team anyway, right? Because he's passed.
Fair. So. That's what I mean. But that's what I'm saying is if I'm building a team and there's other support pieces, they all feel inferior to this 20-point piece.
Mm-hmm. But she does.
So I feel like
doesn't.
But I feel like I have to play this 20-point piece.
And she has Outwit, Clix, Rob, and TK all in one. He doesn't have all that at one time.
He has leadership.
His Cap had leadership. So,
Okay. Well, once again, what I'm saying is every time I'm team building, I feel like, okay, if I'm not playing Predagaton, he's like the ultimate support piece. It was the same thing with Venom Magneto. If I'm playing a team, Venom Magneto gives me free TK.
Well, here's what
I have to play it.
I'm gonna say this. This will be my last thing about it. So, when Scott Porter was that good as a support piece, and everybody played theme because that's what he did, we bitched. And now it's Predagaton's on the other end. Everybody doesn't play theme because he's so great as a support piece. Now we don't like it either. Which one you fucking want?
Well, that's the thing. Scott Porter.
You don't like Porter it either way.
No. Scott Porter put a Band-Aid over the problem of theme. Theme was still a problem back then.
But you didn't like it either way.
No. I want there to be a. No. I want there to be a reason reason to play theme, and there isn't. Scott Porter gave us a Band-Aid, which I didn't like the Scott Porters anyway, but they gave us a Band-Aid because all their traits required you to play theme, right? In order for them to be
right, and we don't like that, but now we're bitching because we don't play theme.
But we had to play theme at that point. It required us to, right? It's a Band-Aid over the problem. The problem is that theme isn't good. That's the ultimate problem. Like, same with Protegaton. Protegaton would be fine if there was a bigger reason to play theme. But because there's no reason to play theme, he is now the go-to, the best support piece in the game. And it's like, it doesn't matter what other support you want to play. He gives you everything you want, almost everything you want for 20. It's like Scott Porter in a sense. It's just, there wasn't enough reason to play theme. Scott Porter was a Band-Aid that made us play theme in order for him to work. But now that they're gone, it made us realize once again, theme teams still suck. Like, they didn't fix the problem. Smaller maps didn't fix the problem.
Right. So the problem wasn't those pieces to begin with. It's just the fact that they don't have good rules for theme teams.
They need to make a bigger incentive for theme teams, and I don't think they are. I think they're going to continue the trend of we're going to build pieces that work better together as a theme. And it's like, that could work in some instances, sure, but like there probably needs to be a better overarching theme team bonus outside.
Didn't they mention they were going to try to do something about that at Worlds? Wasn't that in Jimmy's speech? They were trying.
Yeah,
to
Jimmy. Yeah, and
Inevitable.
I think it's just they're going to continue a little bit of what they're doing is just bake it into the gameplay, right? The figures, cards of, oh, here's a really cool Guardians of the Galaxy team. And it's going to make you really want to play this specific theme team, which that doesn't solve the problem. Like, generic theme teams are just really bad, and that's the easy way to build theme teams. Shoehorning us to play these between 10 figures isn't going to make a good theme team.
Autobots, roll out.
Let's roll out and talk about. Let's roll out and talk
about Autobot theme team.
Let's roll out and talk a little bit about what we think will be good in Silver. I think you got a pretty good opinion of what we think will be good in Modern. It's Rogue.
All right, I'm going to take a break now.
Yeah, in Silver. All right, Alex, do you want to talk to yourself for a few minutes?
Oh, yeah. So Silver right now is. I mean, it's going to be nuts, guys. I've been trying.
I actually do want you to talk about it a little bit, Alex. I have to pee real quick, so like you literally do have to talk with yourself for just a minute.
Okay, so what? I'm just take in my Modern team, and then just strip it down for Modern. So what? Building around Coliseum and the Indigo Battery because that's only like 100 points, and so now I'm just looking at who has full map reach, because you still have whatever one shots. You don't have to worry about Beetlejuice, though Black Panther is legal, Chair Panther, but Beetlejuice isn't. Same with a bunch of other pieces, but you have to keep in mind King Killmonger's back on the restricted list, thankfully, but those MOE chases are back as well. So you have to plan for Killmonger, try to have at least one piece that isn't equipped. The benefit is him being on the restricted list means that they have to choose between playing him or a Porter or Genesis. It's going to be a Wild Wild West because they put both Professor X and Genesis on the restricted list. So the X-Men Silver teams that you've been seeing, you're just not going to see those anymore, the swap skis, because you can't play Professor X and Genesis at the same time. The reminder of all those on the restricted list is Maggot, both Scott Porters, the Ellie Saturnine, Trick Arrows, Cloak of Levitation, Ares, Pim Pocket Tank, the Blow Up Angel from Xavier School, Prime Spider-Man, Killmonger, Iron Inquisitor, Swap Professor X, Genesis, Heart-Shaped Herb, and Destroyer, the equipment. Those are all on the restricted list. And then banned is Chthon, Vibranium, Death Metal Wonder Woman, Butterfly, Phone Booth, Prime Colossus, Prodegaton, Darkseid, Ghost Rider, Beetlejuice, and Calm. That's a temporary ban list. And then you got the normal ban list, which that really hasn't changed since last time.
Is Prime Colossus still on the temp list?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, people need a break from them. I mean, that's how I feel about the temp ban list most of the time. It's for when rotation happens, you kind of want to break a little bit of one,
and
for
then
people to enjoy.
And then Ghost Rider 048 is just on the ban list, right?
No, temporary ban list as of right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the key thing to, like I was saying with building, is remember Killmonger's back, remember MOE chases are back, but also don't worry about a lot of the swap skis with Professor X, because you don't have the Genesis keyword trick with Professor X anymore. And, you know, the fact is Genesis Killmonger means you can't play Scott Porters, which is still really good. It makes team building very difficult, which is good, right? Like, it means I just don't play all of the same stuff again. Of let me play all the Porters, Genesis, Killmonger, all of this. You have to pick and choose. So I actually really like the restricted list. I think it helps with it makes team building difficult, but in a good way. Like,
Yeah,
I have to be more creative.
I'm a bit sad that Kong's on there still.
I think he's fine as a temporary ban still, right? Like, maybe after Heroclix for Huntington's, they can entertain, like, all right, let's bring him back off. It's been a year or something, right? Like, I'm fine with that. I don't think he needs to go on the permanent ban list, but you know, people are just getting Worlds just ended, you know, a couple months ago. We haven't really had any silver events, so it makes sense to give everyone kind of a bit of a reprieve from it. So at this point, though, I mean, it's like I said, not to beat a dead horse, it's a Wild Wild West. There's a lot of options in silver right now.
Wow,
and there's
wow,
not
West.
really
Yippee-yo.
there's not really a definitive one, in my opinion. Like, there's no X-Men team like we've seen the past few tournaments. So I think there's a lot of options, and there's not a wrong way. You can pick a figure if you're looking to play in one locally, or if there's a states nearby, like if you're coming to Tennessee, pick a combo you enjoy from silver or from modern, and then see what silver pieces can fit into it. That's what I'm doing with the Colosseum and Indigo Battery. Is now I'm looking at, okay, what are some of the old Silver Age long range shooters? Like, at one point I was actually looking at Thanos with the Colosseum and Indigo Battery, just because he can still mind control through everything, even though emotional modifier still exists. It's still not a bad combo.
I think something like one of the Captain Universe or the Deadpool thing, the Deadpool Iconics.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, let's see. Where are we at time wise tonight? About an hour and 17.
Probably questions.
Okay, breaks over.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
So, Anthony Barnstable asked us what recent news. It was Print and Play and The Rock banning Strange Tales. Will Rivals Respawn and Icy Lake have their orange and pink text in effect for states? I don't know. Maybe WizKids
question,
needs
isn't it?
Yeah. It seems like it would be back in effect because Rock hasn't made an announcement about it, and WizKids hasn't changed anything on the website about it. So,
You can probably leave the Icy Lake off. I play that map frequently, and I usually tell my opponent it's really complicated and it's no fun. Let's just not do the orange text. And they're just like, okay, fine.
It's a little hard to understand.
Yeah, it's like it's too complicated and slows the game down. Like, I just like the map in general. It's an open map. It's fun. I was like, listen, if you don't want to play with the orange rules, I don't want to either. Like, let's just not play with it. I just want to play on this map. And I'm not talking about Worlds, it didn't matter, but like, because there was no orange text. But for smaller events, I like to do that. So.
And then the breakdown for states ended up being 55% modern, 45% silver for states. Unsurprisingly, what do you think led to this ratio? Modern is way more accessible, inviting for new players, and is the standard format. So,
Actually, surprised there's that much
surprised.
silver.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's that much silver, to be honest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, given the option and, new stuff, I am a little bit surprised.
I'm surprised it was that high for silver.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And I mean, this is about that time of the year where we get in trouble for talking about silver. But to be clear, Aaron's done a great job improving silver. And, honestly, it is right there. It is so close to being, a really good format. It just needs, probably one or two more tweaks. So...
Yeah.
Where's the... Hold on.
I agree.
I don't want to... Truly and indeed, thank you, Aaron, for what you do for silver. So, Alec Musser asked, so my favorite question, smash burgers or steakhouse burgers? So, thin patty or... So essentially the question is thin patty with crispy edges or big juicy patty? Big thick.
I'll take that thick boy every time.
Honestly... Go ahead, Alex.
I was going to agree with Jason. I want what I'm paying for. So if I'm paying probably $12-15 for this anyway, I don't want a tiny little burnt burger.
Well, a smash burger is essentially a proper smash burger has some girth in the middle, right? It has some thickness in the middle. It's just the edges that are typically really crispy. Typically, I like both, right? Typically, you got to get a double smash burger, right? As a single is going to be too much bread. But steakhouse burger's still good too. I like both. Do y'all's parents still try to order hamburger steak?
Only if we go to a
diner. Did.
Or like chop steak.
Never saw him do that ever.
Right.
My parents did. My dad did, but we haven't gone to one of those places in a while.
Yeah. So it took me for a long time to realize that that chop steak was just a hamburger patty. And they were just ordering a hamburger patty and fancying it up. I always found that funny that my parents just ordered a hamburger patty essentially.
Yeah.
So, Clix question: what needs to change first in Heroclix in 2026? Jason, go ahead and say Beetlejuice and get it out of the way.
Get rid of Beetlejuice. That's it.
Alex?
We need a watch list that includes Beetlejuice, but also other pieces. Get it out of the way for states and CCO events and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I really think CCO in Orlando is going to be the first big major modern event of the new season. Red, White, and of the Strange Tales season, I should say. Not the new season, Strange Tales. We had Red, White, and Clix being the big event post Worlds, and then we'll hop right over to Red, White, and Clix CCO in Florida being the next big event with Strange Tales legal. But yeah, Alex, I would agree. There's probably 5 things that I think need to be looked at. I think 5. Beetlejuice, Perdegaton, Black Panther, Fortify, and Resolve of the Green.
I think Loki needs to be added on there, but I know that's why I said begin 2026. That gives a month, right? That gives them enough time because they don't touch a set.
They won't have any data though. The problem is they won't have any data with Loki.
That's okay. They didn't need data to fix some other figures before that started to be played.
Yeah.
It hasn't stopped them before.
Ed AB asked us which piece will be most used in Silver and in Modern. Prime or Legacy Black Panther?
Oh, we're not going to say Perdagaton, the boogeyman?
Perdagaton is banned in Silver.
Oh, you said Silver. Okay, I'm sorry. I blocked that part out. My bad.
Yeah, what pieces will be used in Silver and Modern, and he means overlap. So, Legacy Black Panther. Alex, did you say something?
No, I was saying what you were saying.
Animal Man, Prime Rogue.
Yeah, it's probably those. Animal Man and that's it. Just Animal Man.
Yeah. Malcolm Rush says, which Iconics do you want WizKids to make next?
I want some He-Man Iconics. That's what I want.
Didn't we already get those previewed?
No, not He-Man. We got Thundercats coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thundercats are not the same thing as He-Man.
Different muscular guy with a sword.
No, it's a completely different thing. Oh my God.
Sorry, I'll be 40 in 2026, but I'm not that old, Jason.
Oh my Lord.
What does He-Man say? What's like
by the power of Grayskull, I have the
power.
power.
By the power. Are you sure we didn't get those previewed?
Yes, I am absolutely positive.
I swear that's the same thing as Thundercats.
Nope. It's just, once again, muscular lead male figure with a sword. That's probably why you're thinking that.
Oh, I thought the Thundercat guys had Grayskull too.
No, they have like their own castle. Like they have the Thundercats.
What color is their castle?
They're cat people. He-Man's not a cat person.
Well, those are the ones that go thunder, thunder, ho.
Yes, that's exactly what he does.
Oh, okay. That
it's
sounds
sort of
awful. Like by the power of Grayskull.
But He-Man has the power sword, and he turns. He starts out as this shrimpy little wimpy prince guy, and he turns into big muscular He-Man.
So like
the strongest in the universe,
yeah,
and he has this whole crazy cast of characters that are his buddies. Fight Skeletor.
I'm being obstinate, Jason, just for the purpose of being obstinate.
You know, I'm surprised that they haven't done yet, and I haven't heard a lot of people say it. Where is my Captain Planet Iconics? Give me Captain Planet and the Planeteers. It's an Iconics.
There you go.
Warner Brothers owns Captain Planet right now. So, like, that's DC-ish, right? That's adjacent to Thundercats and all that. Give me Captain Planet and the Planeteers. One Iconics, easy.
What's going to happen with all that now that Netflix is buying Warner Brothers, I wonder?
Probably nothing. They'll be like, yeah, you keep doing your toy thing. We're good.
All right. Category Warner Brothers franchises. I've done this before. Ooh. Right off the page, you know what pops to me on the Wikipedia page for Warner Brothers
He-Man.
franchises? The
What?
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, we ain't getting that Iconics.
Can we get like a belt equipment?
Why is that the first thing popping out at you?
Dear Lord.
What is your settings on?
I don't know. It's on the Wikipedia page. It's on the Wikipedia page.
I'm going to have a talk with Sam next time I see her.
No, look. Here's the category Warner Brothers franchises. There are 14 subpages. There's the DC Comics, Hanna Brothers, New Line Cinema, Turner Entertainment, Warner Brothers Games, Warner Brothers Pictures, Warner Brothers Television Studios, Japanese franchises, Mucha Lucha, Laura Stars, Lego Themes, licensed from Warner Brothers, Parker Family, Terminator, Batman, and then underneath of that, Harry Potter, yep. There's Beetlejuice, A Christmas Story, DC stuff, 50 Shades of Grey, Looney Tunes, Merry Metallies, Mucha Lucha, and then the same thing. So 50 Shades of Grey.
Get Toon Clix only.
50 Shades of Grey could be a part of the universe.
I don't see. Like, I'm out here looking at the same stuff you are. I'm not seeing 50 Shades of Grey.
It's the first page I pulled up.
Oh! They have Godzilla. They have Godzilla. Like, we get Godzilla.
Godzilla with the belt equipment.
We're surprised.
Give me Godzilla, please, and let's get a legacy card for Kong.
They can. I think it's past the time they can Iconics Ninja Turtles again. Like it's been what? It's been quite a few years.
A decade almost.
Several years, yeah.
Give us Iconics of, hey, look, remember Ninja Turtle Clix? They were cool. And then throw some legacy
card packs for Ninja Turtles or something.
Yeah.
Can we get a Godzilla that comes with a Kong legacy card? Because they got to team up.
Yeah, because they own the MonsterVerse. So
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Warner Brothers also owns television properties. They have HBO, Cinemax, CNN, TBS, but they also have HGTV, Food Network, Animal Planet. Oh, so you're telling me that they have TLC, Jason. That means our local superstars, we could see 1,000 Pound Sisters in Heroclix.
Wow.
That'd be the wildest thing ever.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, for those that don't know TLC, because obviously, if you're not local to where Jason and I are from, you wouldn't get this one. But there's a TLC show called 1,000 Pound Sisters that has followed two sisters' journey on their weight loss, which they have both been successful on it. Big ups to them, but they are a very unique and wildly, I don't know the word. They are very stereotypical country bumpkins, I guess you might say. So I could just imagine picking up my Amy and Iconics.
I was about to make a terrible comment, so I'm not going to say.
Oh man!
We're going to Google this now just to get the joke, but yeah.
Y'all are going to have to look up 1,000 Pound Sisters. Like, it's so local, like Alex. So it's so local. The B-roll for the show, like on those TLC shows, they show like highways and byways of the local area and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the B-roll from the show is been filmed like a quarter mile from my house. Like they had a drone shot that was say 270 degrees. Well, that remaining 90 degrees was my house.
Wow.
It's so obscure that I would say people in this area don't even know what it is. I didn't even realize it until he pointed it out to me.
I know. I just want to pick up my 1,000 Pound Sisters Iconics now. Oh man.
Well, don't hurt yourself when you pick that up, okay? It sounds
pretty bad. I was gonna say, probably got a better chance for them to be. Better chance for them to be terrain markers than probably.
Yeah.
Hey, they are very skinny now. All their weight loss surgeries. Okay. It's a whole family. There's 5 of them. There's 5 of them. They have all done really well. Tammy, Amy, Chris, Amanda, and there's one other. There's 5 of them. They've all gone on weight loss surgeries. They're all like super tiny now. But it makes for some memorable television. I didn't know that was a Warner Brothers thing. But like, there's also all kinds of other stuff on TLC.
Like they have super loose Warner Brothers thing.
Well, no, you got Adult Swim.
Yeah,
Which
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Let's go.
I'm thinking more of the Boondocks.
Yeah, that's sure.
Yeah, because what's the who's the uncle on there? I'm looking it up here real quick. Character. Gosh, I'm trying to look.
Ruckus?
Ruckus! Uncle Ruckus! We definitely need him in Clix.
Wow. I would say probably Clix had gone off the deep end if we were getting to that level of characters where it's like, oh yeah, we're getting these those late night Adult Swim iconics. I'll be like, all right, maybe they're making too many Heroclix.
Like jumping the shark, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're getting a little too many. I know that we want more properties. Maybe that's too much.
Honorable mentions of all the properties that are going over there. So here's some of the properties that are going to Netflix. So obviously Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. We could get Lord of the Rings Clix back. The DC Universe, Dune, Wizard of Oz.
Matrix.
So honorable mentions also include Citizen Kane, Mad Max, It.
These are all things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Barbie.
That's who I want fighting my superheroes is Citizen Kane.
Hey, you know what? You're telling me that you don't.
Theme, let's go.
You don't want Barbie. You don't want Ken. Ooh, we could get the Barbie car as a vehicle in the game.
Okay.
Man, we went on the deep end on this, haven't we?
Hey, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Once I found out that you're the one that mentioned Warner Brothers, I just googled Warner Brothers.
So how do you guys like this last Clixed Off episode? Yeah, they talked about 1,000-pound sisters for a long time.
All right, is that your best Uncle Ruckus impression?
That is not an Uncle Ruckus impression, no.
Oh, man.
I like this one.
Oh my God!
All right, let's wrap it up with some final thoughts. Alex, final thoughts.
I guess I need to prepare more for silver. That's about it.
Jason, final thoughts.
Have fun at States. Just go to as many as you can. Try to support everybody as much as you can. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yep. Looking forward to seeing everybody at Indiana States, which will be the first states that Jason and I attend. I think, Alex, your states is out into January, so hopefully you can come visit us at Kentucky States. Kentucky States, January 3rd at Big Bang Toys, Comics, and Games. Should be a lot of people eager to bust out of that holiday charcuterie board spread of eating cheese and wine and drinking for a week straight. So bust out of that. Come visit us at Kentucky States on January 3rd. And thanks everybody for listening to Clixed Off today. Go watch 1,000-Pound Sisters, and we'll talk to y'all next time.